I guess 2021 is gonna be just like 2020.
What's up, everybody? I'm Logan, and this is Whirly Reviews, the YouTube channel where I geek out and talk shit. And today I'm going to be talking about South Park, the Vaccination special. Now, I definitely loved the pandemic special. This one was good, but I didn't like it as much as I did the pandemic. Now, don't get me wrong, there's moments in there I was dying laughing, but I didn't laugh as much as I did with the pandemic special. And by the end of the episode, I kind of think it was because there wasn't really any Randy in there. Randy has become a fan favorite. He's always doing something ridiculous. We didn't get any of Randy until the end when he was selling some of the pandemic special that was left over.
So we still have some of the pandemic special, but the vaccination special is about out.
But when the special started with Walgreens being the hot spot and all the seniors are getting the vaccinations first, nobody else can, I was kind of giggling at that because, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in the world at this point. And I love how they made it where the seniors are acting like teenagers now. First part of the episode that made me actually laugh out loud was when Grandpa Marsh told Stan,
"We're all vaccinated now. I'm gonna go out to the bars and get some pussy."
Hearing a senior citizen say that, that's gonna make me laugh every time. I'm a sucker for stupid, childish humor sometimes, I guess. But speaking of childish humor, the period joke in the episode, yeah, it wasn't funny. And I like that they touched base on that. Like, Cartman and Kenny think it's hilarious about the period joke because they put ketchup on their teacher's chair and she was wearing a white skirt sat in it. Yeah, it's 2021. That's not funny anymore. And they make it aware that they know that it's not funny anymore. Yeah, period jokes, not funny. Fart jokes, not really. Sometimes. Dick jokes aren't really that funny anymore. Disney and Marvel.
Boner.
And touching base on the broship not surviving the pandemic, like, I totally get that. I mean, me and a lot of my friends, we've kind of drifted apart over the years, but I mean, we're still friends. We still hang out from time to time. We still try to plan to do stuff together. But this past year has really, like, made those friendships harder to keep up. So I like that they brought that element into this special to be like, yeah, this is also what's going on in the world. One thing that I really loved about this episode is that we see that Scott Malkinson's dad is the cable guy that's showed up a couple times in past episodes.
Time, Ellen. I don't want our son going to that public school. Mr. Garrison is a terrible teacher.
And he's one of my favorite side characters because, yeah, I'm the cable guy in my area. My day job is hooking up cable and internet. So when they make fun of the cable company, I find it very amusing. And I just find it really cool that we know now that Scott's dad is the cable guy. Now, leading up to shooting this video, I've watched this episode a few times. My last watch was right before I started shooting. And the first few times I watched it, when they started talking about QAnon or Q, whatever you want to call it, I didn't know what they were talking about. I had never heard of that. I figured it was some conspiracy thing. And then they started making fun of it with the celebrities being part of a satanic cabal that eats children and drinks their blood. My first thought was like, okay, it must be something like that, but South Park just took it up to the next level. Then I googled that shit, but no, they really believe that Hollywood celebrities and politicians are Satanists that drink children's blood to gain power.
And they will continue to do so until we stand up against them.
I'm fucking dumbfounded. But Matt and Trey and the South Park team really didn't pull back any punches with this special. They even went as far as to make fun of themselves. When Mr. White is showing Mr. Garrison the board and everything with all the celebrities with Q and whatnot, they even put up a picture of Matt and Trey from the movie Basketball. And they believe in, if you make fun of one person, everybody is fair game. Because if you say you can't make fun of this, but you can make fun of that, well then you can't make fun of anything. So they decided just make fun of themselves. Even took a shot at Viacom on that board. Viacom owns Comedy Central and South Park, so whew, after all these years, they still got the balls to go that far. But the one thing that has me kind of worried is that by the end of it, the boys, you know, the band breaks up, so to speak. The pandemic killed their broship, and now they're going their separate ways. They're all going to share custody of Kenny.
And we are no longer bros. The magic is gone,
And we are through, is that right?
Uh-huh.
But it leaves you wondering, like, okay, so what's going to happen with the boys from here on out? South Park did something like this in season 15 whenever Stan got old and everything sounded and looked like shit. Then we waited a little while in the first episode of the second half of that season. Everything worked out and it's been all hunky-dory ever since. So it makes me wonder if they're going to go back to kind of the old formula where the next special or episode, whatever we get next, everything's okay and they're friends again. Or are we going to have to see them kind of rebuild their friendship? Which really would be kind of cool to see. These characters really become more of a character. The evolution of South Park has been amazing over the past 20 plus years. And I've been watching since I was like 9 or 10 years old. Shout out to my Uncle Bobby for recording them on TV and giving me a VHS and not letting my parents know. But yeah, the Vaccination special, it was good. It wasn't South Park at its best, but it definitely wasn't at its worst. I would say it was a little bit above average. So with that being said, I'm going to have to give it a rewatch level. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Feels right. But I mean, I liked it. I really liked it. I didn't love it, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, I've watched it 3 times since it came out. But that's it. And if you would, hit that like button, drop a comment down in the comment section, and share on social media, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the videos I got coming. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.